His is right here.
Stephen and Karen Hackett shared their story with us back in 2004. This Carthage, Tennessee couple had called Ronald McDonald House home while their son Jordan was undergoing treatment at Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. The Hacketts stayed at the house for 70 nights during Jordan's illness.
It was about this time 12 years ago that we found out our child was going to be born with a serious health problem. Before then, never did we imagine that we would have a child in Vanderbilt Children's Hospital and that we would need somewhere to be nearby him. It was an eye-opening experience for us because we saw that it does happen to people, good people, and it can happen to anyone.
Jordan was born on June 7, 2002 with a serious heart defect, and at 4 days old had his first surgery that required a 6-week stay in the hospital. For Karen and Stephen, it was important for them to be close by.
Jordan was so critical that his condition could change from minute to minute, and even being this far away sometimes felt too far. Though we were walking distance and a quick drive, we didn't want to be any further than we had to be. Being at the Ronald McDonald House let us know that if they called, we could be there within just minutes. And that was a great comfort and gave us a chance to get some rest and do our laundry and have some good meals. We'll never forget the hospitality and what it meant for us to have the Ronald McDonald House. And we've made it a life goal to support the house in every way we can.
You know, you hear that over and over about the Ronald McDonald House being a home away from home, and that's exactly how we felt. And just also, you know, there's 32 families here that were going through a lot of the, or very similar things that we were going through, and so we were able to make lasting friendships with some people that we met here while Jordan was in the hospital.
Karen remembers the little things about the house that helped them through a difficult time. Something as simple as laundry detergent.
There was one time while we were staying here that the detergent ran really low, and I thought it was going to run out before some more was brought in, but a church nearby had a detergent drive and restocked the shelves. That made a lasting impression with us that things do run out at the Ronald McDonald House, and the bills do keep coming every month, and it takes families and people and businesses who commit to stay with it month after month.
For Stephen, it was the staff and volunteers that left a lasting impression.
The staff is remarkable. I can remember coming in, you know, volunteers and staff, when we would come in, you know, there was always a smiling face, asking how we were doing, always willing to help. So if there's anything that we ever needed, they were there for us. And they're just like family to us too.
Sadly, Jordan passed away on October 14, 2002. The Hacketts are grateful to the Ronald McDonald House, which allowed them to be close to their son.
We got an early morning phone call and said that we needed to get over there immediately, and we knew something was wrong, and so we were, you know, within minutes to be there. So it was good that we could get there as quickly as we could.
Had we been at our home in Carthage, it would have taken at least an hour, and we would not have made it in time. By being this close from the Ronald McDonald House, we were able to spend those last moments with him.
Karen and Stephen have not forgotten the Ronald McDonald House, and they continue to pay it forward.
After Jordan passed away, we requested memorials to the Jordan Hackett Foundation, and at the time we weren't sure exactly how we were going to disperse that, but shortly after we decided to share it between the Ronald McDonald House and the Children's Hospital. So we began spending that money down that had been donated from his memorials. And after that was all gone, we wanted to continue because it had been so uplifting to us and therapy in a way for us to be able to donate in his memory. So Stephen had the idea for us to host a 5K race. And we're planning our 11th one now for May 3rd.
I just thought that would be a good way for us to raise money and continue to give back or pay it forward for what the people had done for us while we stayed here at the hospital with Jordan. And I guess another thing that one of our purposes is to raise awareness for the Ronald McDonald House and the Children's Hospital.
That's my favorite.
That's sweet.
That is precious.
During their stay, Karen and Stephen realized how important the Ronald McDonald House was for them and other families. And something as simple as providing a meal could help a family.
While we were staying here, many of our meals were in the hospital cafeteria, but it was always nice to have a home-cooked meal here. So we would like to always be part of making sure that families have something good to eat that's ready for them when they come in. We bring a meal the second Thursday every month, and normally we run into a family who's staying here that has a sick baby, oftentimes a heart baby, and it's comforting for them, for us to be able to talk to them as someone who's been there, and it's comforting to us to be able to help them while they're staying here.
The Hacketts enjoy coming back to the house, meeting the families, and visiting the staff and the volunteers. It is important to them to continue to help the Ronald McDonald House and make others aware of the wonderful service it provides.
We knew how important it was to us when we were coming here, and knowing that people were thinking about us, and we want to do the same thing for other people and just let them know that someone is thinking about them and cares for them.
It still makes us sad that Jordan passed away and we didn't get the chance to raise him, but we know that all things work to the good for those that love the Lord, and we believe that maybe we've made him proud.